Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hollow Knight Silksong. So, where we last left off, we were kind of wandering around a bit, trying to fill out the rest of the map of the areas that we've already come across, and I was kind of like stuck on what to do next, sort of. But I got a spoiler-free tip from a buddy of mine, and yeah, we should do the ant thing that I was sort of stuck on a little bit. So we're gonna bash our heads against the wall for a little bit. I'm just gonna try to have as much fun as I can. I feel like it's kind of boring for a viewer when I'm kind of like, when you're stuck in a spot. But yeah, I'll make the best of it. But yeah. The other thing is the height of the mic. Trying to get the part where my mouth is right next to, like right in front of my face. That's been a rough time. What I really need to get is one of those desk arm things that holds a mic, sort of like it's like a two-jointed. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. They like hold it up in the air. Right now it's on like a little pedestal stand thing, and it's just way too short. I've got it stacked on top. Right now I have it stacked on top Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, like the book, the physical big fat War and Peace book, and then also two what are they called? Two hard drives on top of that. And it's just the jankiest setup ever. The hard drives are slippery too, so if I accidentally knock the mic a little bit, it's gonna knock it off of off of the little setup I've got going on. And it's gonna knock both of my hard drives onto the floor. And that's gonna be a problem. Like, I don't want those to break, So I might get that. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Easy. Full health, baby. Get some silk back. Yes, please. There we go. Awesome. Okay, get the small guy first. I did a little bit of a warm-up before we started, because I really don't want to be stuck here forever. Even though it's not, I don't think it's that hard of a fight. I'm just failing miserably. For no good reason. Shoot. Quick. No way. Okay, we healed. Okay, we're good. Scared me for a second there. Jeez, these guys have so much health. I know we have to fight another one in a minute here. Of this same guy, but it's alongside the guy with the sword weapon or whatever. It's not really a sword. What even are those? Are those like mandibles? I thought they were bones, but there's not really any non-bug animals around. So I don't know where they would even get bones from. Oh, come on. Yeah. No way. Alright, heal. Quick. One down. Other one down. Awesome. Okay, hard part. Here we go. Whew. Having them on top of each other makes it a little easier, because then I can hit both at the same time, and I can avoid them kind of in a similar way. I can't remember what my special ability button was. I haven't actually used that, I don't think, a single time in a fight. Oh, heal quick. Whew, cutting it close there. One down. Okay, I think we got this, guys. Oh my gosh. I really hope there's not another phase. Yes! Second try? I'll take what I can get. Wait, was that the first try or the second try? I think that might have been the first try today. Sorry, I was too busy talking. I wasn't really paying attention. I sort of zoned out. I guess zoning out is the trick to winning boss fights, My body knows what to do, but my brain is holding me back, These kind of look like, they kind of look like pumpkins. And that's very thematic for our current season. Since it's almost October, it's going to be, you guys do, like, corn mazes or pumpkin patches or anything during October? It's always been a classic for me growing up. Yeah, there's a few near my house. Or not, I guess not near. They're like maybe 30, 40 minutes away. But yeah, as a kid, I used to love, like, I'd try to find the biggest pumpkin there was. Like, the biggest one on the whole patch. That was always my goal. Or the weird shaped ones. Like, the ones that are shaped, like, not at all like a pumpkin. Like, the little gourds with all the little dots all over them. But yeah, the little pumpkins with all the little dots on them, oh, they're so cute, you know? You stick them on the porch, and they spend like a month rotting away. That's a trap. Don't stand on that. What? There's a second one. Oh, come on, that's cheating. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's behind the foreground. I'm like, oh, I see the first one there. That's obvious. I could skip that. Nope. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, a bench. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? Is it gonna do it again? Wait. Is it? Okay, it was a trap the first time, but is it gonna be a trap the second time? Yes. Dang it. I was like, oh wow, look, a bench. I should have known from the sign that it was like, well, no, there's a bench on the sign. I can't believe they did that to me. That's crazy. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what they say, right? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, and there's a bunch of little butterflies around it. Cool. Can I hit this? Yeah, but it didn't do anything. Can I do anything here? Something's making a sound. Oh, there he is. Hey there. Man, he's sneaky.
Goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even though my perfect cover. What error? Surely something gave me away.
Actually, no. I had no idea you were there, actually. That was completely on accident. I just wanted to see if I could do anything in this area, because it looks so pretty. You know, there's got to be something here. It couldn't just be empty. You know? It was no one thing, young bug. Your disguise is near faultless. I've merely spent a long life being watchful. You know, I would feel a lot more proud about this if I did that on purpose, but it was completely on accident.
And I'll just have to hope the beasts about don't share such keen sight. It'll be much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected or eaten.
What is your work? These are dangerous fields, young one, not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave them?
A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There's a hot harmony here that eludes the gray wastes above and the dry marrow beside. With time and study, I shall uncover why.
Okay.
See here, this old statue. I've been thinking long on it. What clues it might hold. The clawwork seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance?
Hers is the form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants before the haunting snared their shells and minds. The haunting.
Conversing is pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave much of a trail when you leave, please.
This guy is really asking a lot of me. I'm gonna leave as much of a trail as I can. You know what? No, I never mind. I won't do that. He looks kind of like Chowder from the show. Chowder. I think that's the name of the show, right? The purple guy with the little ears. Ooh, map maker circle. How many rosaries do we have? 145? That's probably enough, right? Probably, right? It's gotta be. Still haven't found a bench. I'm a little worried about that. Greetings, Chakra. I had a sense I would find you in these winding tunnels, filled as they are with the marks of combat. The marks of combat, they're just those little circle gold donuts at this point. Pashanka, you trust your instincts rightly. The red-shelled warriors who carved out these roads make for excellent opponents indeed. I would gladly spend much time here, testing myself against their blades and cunning traps, but I must keep to my task, as should you. Ooh, something in there. What have we got? Something cool? Memory locket. I already have one of those. Wait a minute. Shoot! So it wasn't a quest item, it was just a thing. That's kind of annoying. Oh. Ooh, that was close. The music stopped. Something big over here. Is this where the Ant Queen is? Oh, I can't go any further. What is this? What's the deal here? Is there a place to go? Up? Nope. This is intimidating. I don't know if I like this, you know? Alright, let's see what we're up against. Chapel of the Beast. Whatever it is big. It sounds like it's about to be just like Thor Ragnarok, where I have to fight the Hulk or something. That's a boss room. Is there seriously no bench? That's depressing. That's just depressing, dude. How am I gonna do this without a bench? Huh? I'm gonna go back a little ways and see if there is maybe a bench somewhere. Because I don't think we went everywhere that we could to the left here. Okay. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh, he's chunky. He's like a giant. It kind of looks like a nose, doesn't it? Looks like the. Oh, that was bad. That was just embarrassing. So apparently, if you go all the way this way, bam. There. Okay. Sorry, I had to look that up. There was no way I was doing that run back every time. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Dude, I need to like I need to get its huge hitbox in my mind because I keep jumping into it instead of what's the word? Instead of jumping to it, I jump into it. Yes, indeed. It is my one fatal flaw. Oh boy. Oh, little guys at me? Come on now. If you guys were made of air, what would you do? Do you think you'd be able to see if you were made of air? Like, would you have eyes that could detect light? Because light just goes right through it, right? It wouldn't reflect off of your retinas. So you'd probably have a pretty rough time. You'd be blind. You wouldn't be able to touch anything. You got people breathing you in. Ew. I mean, nobody wants that. It's not a super complicated boss fight. I think I should be able to get it. It's just a little rough. Tiny bit rough. Takes up so much space in there. I don't have anywhere to move. You know. I don't have anywhere to move. I'm terrible at maps, by the way. I can't draw like at all. I'm really bad at it. And that goes for maps as well. Like if I know what an area looks like, I can get a concept across. Like I used to be kind of good at what is it called? Scribble.io. So I can get a concept across, but it's not gonna look pretty. Like it's not gonna be some. Oh yes, wow, what a great artist this man is. It's more like a stick figure type deal, typically. I'm really good at guessing what other people's bad art looks like, though. For the other terrible artists out there. I'm actually thinking of getting a proper live 2D model. Oh, that's a different enemy this time. But it's actually turning into such a process. Holy crap. Like, you never would have thought it. But it's difficult to find, like, it's a difficult process. I mean, the first thing you got to do is you've got to, like, actually get a character together. And I don't really have I have a character kind of, but not really. Like, you've got the little picture there, but it's not like a whole guy. It's just the picture. Anyway, there's a lot of steps to it, right? Like, it's not just its own. It's not just like, oh, here's a guy, I'm gonna get him to do the whole thing, and, you know, make it really easy. No, not unless. I mean, if you want one that's kind of generic and looks like everything else, then yeah. But if you want like to stand out a little bit, you know, you don't want to be just like the cookie cutter anime character, which I don't. Like, what's the point of doing it if you're just gonna look like everybody else, right? So the first thing you gotta do is hire a character artist that's gonna like make a character sheet, which is like a front and back, like oh, this is what your character is, you know. You got the face, like any little details. They'll do like little close-ups of certain parts of it. Then you have to get another artist to turn that into a live 2D character, which the difference is it's got like all these separated parts that can be turned into like each one will move independently while you are moving around. Then you have to get a shoot, that almost killed me immediately. Then you have to get a a person who will do the rig, which is the part where they actually make it move around, like how it's going to move when you have the character. And you know, there's people that do like 2 of those things. Like there are people that do the art and the character art and the rig, but only if you have a character sheet, or they'll do the character sheet and the art, but they won't do the rig. And it's expensive too. Like if you want one that actually looks good, and again isn't like a cookie cutter, it's like thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Like it takes a long time, right? It's just you never would have thought it. Like I wouldn't have expected it to be as difficult as it is. I mean, the hardest part for me though, right now especially, is finding an artist that I like and actually want to get a rig from, right? Because like I mentioned a minute ago, I don't want it to look like every other one. Like if you open up the front page of Twitch, you've got like 10 people that all look exactly the same. Like there's nothing about you that's gonna make people go like, oh, I want to click on that guy. You open the front page and you've got like 30 people that all look kind of the same. Like not exactly the same. They got different colors and things, but the same art style, same general shape, you know. So I've got to find someone I can get a different look from, and I have an idea. Like I've already sort of picked out who I want to do the character sheet art, and I have an idea of what I want for the actual rig. Like not the rigging, but the live 2D art. And I think it'll turn out well. Maybe. I have an idea of what I want, but I haven't found an artist that I think is going to do it well. And that's where I'm struggling. But yeah, it's expensive, dude. Like I don't remember who it was. One of the artists I was looking like the recommendation that I've gotten to like try to find someone like this is to look at characters on Twitch that I actually like how they look, and then go into like their about section and find out who did the art for it. And so I'll do that, right? But half the time they have commissions closed, which means like I can't order from them even if I really like their art. And then the other half of the time, the artist's like, oh, I liked it a lot. Wow, they did it themselves. Like they didn't commission anybody. They did the art themselves, and they're not a commissionable person, you know. Or they're super expensive. Like there was one I found that was, oof, that was a thread the needle. Okay. Sorry, I had to lock in there for a second. But yeah, there was one I found where like the minimum, if you want like a face or a face and upper body, I think was $8,000. I'm like, dude, I don't have that kind of money. Are you kidding me? I'm way too broke for that. Like I'm not a poor person, right? Like I'm not struggling, I would say. Or I wouldn't even be considering this process in the first place. But I don't have like, that's more than my car, dude. That's more than a car for an art project. And I know that like they're probably basing it off of supply and demand, right? Like it takes them a certain amount of time to do it. And there's probably a lot of people that want it from that person. So they're like, let me raise the price so that I only get the people that want to pay me this much. But yeah, I can't do that. I have an upper limit, and it's way below that. Yeah, it's too much, man. Too much. And I think full body, I think was $12,000. Dude, I don't have that kind of money. That's not gonna happen. All right, not for something that like I don't necessarily want this to be my career. I would be happy with it if it turned out that way, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm not counting on it. So I don't want to spend that much money on what's kind of a hobby. Have you ever heard the song like "Down by the Bay Where the Watermelons Grow"? Like down by the bay where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. And it's like it'll say something like, "Have you ever seen a bear eating its hair?" Like something that rhymes with an animal. Down by the bay, and I don't know. For some reason, this week has been stuck in my head, and I haven't heard that song in probably like 15 years. Like I haven't heard that song since I was a little kid, and I don't know why it suddenly got stuck in my head, but it's been in my head all weekend. Do watermelons even grow down by the bay? Like what is that? I don't know. I've never seen a watermelon plant. I don't think. And so I don't really know how that works, you know? Like, are the watermelons down by the bay? That's the real question. Like, I kind of live by a bay. I don't want to say where I live, but it's not far from water. It's kind of nice that he kills his own little ads. And I've never seen a watermelon, like, just growing. Yeah, I feel like if I was a plant, like a vine or something, or whatever watermelons grow on, and suddenly a melon showed up on me, I'd be like, oh man, not a melon. Like, imagine there's a vine and it's like a person, like it's alive, and it's like climbing up this wall. It's doing its best, you know. It wants to get as close to the sun as it can. And all of a sudden, right at the end of it, like close to the edge where it's trying to get up to the top of the building, suddenly, shoot, I might need to lock in here in a minute. But suddenly a melon shows up, like at the very end of the vine, and and it grows and it grows. It gets bigger and bigger, and as it gets bigger, it starts dragging you down. Right? It starts like pulling you off of the wall, even. Like it's really, what's the word? Yeah, no, it's dragging you down. It like pulls you off the wall, splatters all over the ground. You didn't even get to keep the melon because it fell when you fell. And it's just, you know, it's depressing. You're just in a little heap. You're a little vine in a heap, and that's it for you. You're pretty much done for. So melon is kind of like, it's like the plant equivalent. It's like the vine equivalent of cancer if you're trying to climb up a building. It's pretty much going to kill you. That's my professional melon opinion, you know, as someone who knows everything about plants. Oh man, I keep doing this too. This is something that I'm not super happy about. Like right before stream, like it's not a good time for it, you know. I got this soda. It's called a Sprecker's cream soda, right? And they're really good. They're probably my favorite non-energy drink soda. But it makes my throat super sticky, and I keep having to clear my throat because it's like, I don't know, it's goopy back there. Like that. And it doesn't help either because it just stays goopy. And so I've got to stop drinking those right before I stream. Or have to talk for a long time for that matter. Beast fly, don't bother me. Beast fly, don't bother me. You guys know that one? That's another little kid song. Shoe fly, don't bother me. I don't remember the rest of it. That's the only part I know. Beast fly, more like yeast fly. Yeah. Did I already say that? I can't remember. I might have already said that. Beast fly, more like beast cry, because he's gonna cry when I beat him up so bad. When I finally win for once. I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done with this, I have to go do a. I'm online asynchronous, right, for my class, which means like it's not live. Like I'm not in a class with a teacher. I'm doing it online, kind of. And it doesn't happen live. Like I can show up when I want, as long as the assignments get in on time. But for one of my classes this semester, they're having us meet up with the other people on our team. Like they gave us groups, and all of the assignments are group assignments. So every single week I have to like throw my schedule into chaos to try to meet up with my team to actually get these assignments done. And I mean, the whole reason I'm doing it is because my schedule is so weird. The whole reason I'm doing online asynchronous, I mean. And this kind of defeats the point of it being online asynchronous, because I actually have to find times when I am awake and they're awake and we're all able to work. And it's not like a one-person group. We all have to find a time. And so there's only like one time that works. And this week, it's going to be as soon as I'm done with this stream, we have to meet up for the assignment. And it's just not great. You know, I don't like group assignments in the first place. But when I'm the one that has to schedule it, and it's just a big, huge hassle for no reason, you know? Yeah, we have to record it and send the recording to the professor. I hate it when they pin me against the wall like that. Not like that, you know, but like that. I think there are very few circumstances where I would enjoy being pinned to a wall. Yeah, he's not a very pogoable enemy since he doesn't have like a clear vertical animation pattern. Like as soon as you can pogo him while he's doing the dash, but not really after that. That's what I'm hereby declaring. Unless you're a pro, which I'm not. I'm sure a pro could pogo him wherever they want. You know? I'm no pro though at this type of game. I haven't played Hollow Knight on the computer really. I played it on Switch when it came out, which was a long time ago too. So I'm doing my best. You know, I don't think I'm doing that bad, but I'm definitely not like crushing it. You know, I'm telling you, dude, I can handle one enemy, but once there's a bunch of attack animations happening, it turns into a big problem for me. I wish Chakra would come help me out. I could go like, hey Chakra, you wanna tag team this guy? She'll go like, yes, a worthy foe of my blade. She's content to just kill the regular ants, I suppose. Bash his head against the wall. Maybe there's something back there that he's trying to get to. Maybe his babies are locked behind that door. And it's just like, no, not my babies. I couldn't quite reach it. Whew! That was crazy. That was a crazy needle thread. Yes, please, game. Thank you. Now, I think that's the best like bullet hell thread I've ever done in my entire life. Just die already, thing. Yep. This is like a 10-minute boss fight, it feels like. Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do? This just goes on forever. Like that felt like 10 minutes. How long was that? I guess I'll find out when I see the VOD, but jeez. It's gonna drive me nuts. Like, I probably knocked him out 6 times. He just keeps going, dude. This thing better give me something good when I kill it. Squashing us up like Bavarian jelly. Isn't that what they say? It was something like that. Some kind of jelly. Maybe not Bavarian. That could be incorrect. At this rate, half the video is just going to be me yapping. Nothing's actually going to happen in the game. It's just going to be me and the beast. You know, it is kind of like Beauty and the Beast, if you think about it. Me, Hornet, the Beauty, and this beastly creature trapped forever in a cage. Until love or hatred kills us both. Oh, it's so beautiful. Where's the flower, though? That's the real question. Where's our little time limit flower? Where the beast is going to be eternally stuck that way. Does he die, or does he get stuck that way? I can't remember. With the flower and the Beauty and the Beast. I think he dies if the flower dies. Before he finds true love. Because I feel like getting stuck as the beast wouldn't be that bad, honestly. Like, he's kind of ugly, but he's not that ugly. He's just like it's like being stuck as a furry. Maybe it would be that bad. I don't know. Die, you beast! You ghastly thing! You've eaten your last donut for the day. For your life, in fact. Yes, I know your size is rather formidable, but surely you cannot defeat me, the greatest warrior of our time. I wonder if he falls on the spikes if he takes damage. Nope. Can I hit that? Can I not hit that thing from the back? I can't hit it. It's like busted. Man. Do you remember? I think it's Shrek. It must be Shrek, the fourth one with Rumpelstiltskin. Is that the one where one of his babies like has like explosive vomit everywhere, like a spray canister of vomit comes out of him. I remember it being really gross, but I don't remember which movie it was in. Better out than in, I always say. That's what I remember. It's weird playing a game where I don't have like a progress bar. Like I don't even know if I'm getting close. You know? I feel like typically the boss has a health bar and I can go like, oh yeah, I'm right there. I better lock in. I better get this last little bit. But I can't even get excited right now because I'm like, oh, well, it could be another hour before I actually get all his health down. Maybe he's got 2 more phases that I haven't reached yet.
This game should have an easy mode. Let me just pull out the my cheat codes real quick and get every weapon right from the start.
Man, I used to be kind of like that when I was a little kid. I think it was Donkey Kong Country Returns was a game for the Wii. And it had this ability, like it would let you basically skip a level if you got stuck on it. And there were certain levels where I was just like, I would intentionally get stuck on it because I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I would let the thing beat it for me. And my dad is just like, dude, what are you doing? Why even play the game if you're just going to let it do it for you? And he was totally right. He was 100% right. Like there's no reason to do it if you're just going to let the game do it for you. Like you're here to play the game. You're not here to watch the game be played. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. Actually, now that I mentioned it, let me take that back. I am here for the game to be played. You are here for my riveting commentary and my clearly expert gameplay quality. You know the best part about struggling on a boss, though? It's when you finally get it and you're like, oh my gosh, wow, I finally did it. It feels so good. It's like everything that you could have ever wanted. I would just like to say, by the way, since we've been stuck on this whole time, I'm not actually that bad at games. I'm just not used to the like non-3D games, you know, like isometric or what's the word? 2D, like this one. It throws me off a little bit. Like this is not the kind of game that I typically play. Like I have videos on Elden Ring where I'm just decimating some of the bosses with minimal gear, but that's a totally different game, you know? It doesn't really carry over very well. It feels like. I could be wrong. Maybe it does carry over well for some people and I'm just bad. You know, it's just my opinion, you know, take it or leave it. He's so chonky too. Have you ever seen those videos where they're in like the middle of the Amazon rainforest and they make you eat a grub? They're like, eat this big grub. That's what this guy looks like. It's like a big fat grub. I need to heal. We got this though, surely, right? There's no way we get stuck here for another 20 minutes, right? We're getting close, right? Right? I'm not crazy, right? This is really we're really gonna be able to beat this guy, right? Like today. There's not a third phase that I don't know about yet. If I can beat Sword Saint Ishin, I can beat this guy. Okay, that's my analysis here. Surely this guy isn't harder than that. Dude, I'm telling you, the problem is all the ads. If it was just this guy, I could take him first try probably. I'm not good at. I've said this like 3 times in this video. I'm just not good at dealing with multiple attack animations. It is something that I know about myself from my many years of playing video games. And I mean, like these ones aren't even complicated secondary attack animations. It's not like I'm fighting 2 separate bosses. It's like the little baby enemies that barely move. But it's still screwed me up somehow. I wonder if the ants are feeding this guy and that's why he's so big. Like going in here, you see all those cages down there with people or dead bodies in them. Like I'm still trying to figure out why this is the Chapel of the Beast. What is the beast? I'm assuming it's this guy. Even though this guy doesn't really seem like the kind of guy to get a chapel. Maybe the ants worship him or something because he's huge. He's not that much bigger than the other ant, though. That one other boss ant. I need to heal, but there's nowhere for me to go, man. When there's 2 of those ones, it makes it really hard. Like they're taking up all the vertical space, and like it's like have you ever played chess You know what it's like? It's just like at the end of a chess game when you've got your king, right? And that's pretty much it, and you're losing. And the other guy's got two castles. And he uses, or the rooks or whatever you want to call them. And they use those 2 rooks to like just slowly corner you to the side. It's like a vertical blocking you off where you can't get past them, you know? They just incrementally move them to the right until you're checkmated against the wall. I was never great at chess, but that was one of my favorite strategies. Was to like kill everything until I could do that. And it usually worked because the people I played against weren't good at it either. Shah! Hikila! Why can't I do the Shah Hikila? Okay, I just want that. That's all I want. I want to say Shah. At least let me say Shah. From the original game, that's the sounds they made. It was like Shah! Hikila! That's what this character made. And I haven't gotten to do that a single time yet. I just got like the basic like ha, hua, like hip, hit, ha, you know? Ugh. There are a lot of those, huh? Like a lot of little sounds that my character makes. Ren. That one's fun at least. Do you guys want an animal fact? Did you know that elephants are the only animal with 4 knees? It's true. They're the only one. All by themselves. You want to know something else? Another animal fact while I'm sitting here? Running back, you know? I think it's a little interesting, you know? Did you know giraffes' tongues are blue? It's true. And they're also 18 inches long. Or they can be 18 inches long, I suppose. They're not all exactly the same length, I would think. Okay, heal. Oh, we're locked in, baby. Gotta be locked in. This is the last shot. Shoot, I couldn't jump up high enough. Oh, man. Oh, I fumbled it. Ah, man. Dude, when there's 3 out, it just makes it so hard. That was entirely my bad that last time, though. Like, I can't even blame the game. Anyways, if you enjoyed, I'm sorry we got stuck on this. I might practice it a little bit at some point between here and tomorrow. But if you liked the videos, subscribe, follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming this from noon to 2 Central, Monday through Thursday. I might end up extending that time. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I might end up extending that next week. But for this week, at least, it's still going to be noon to 2. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I will try to get good, I guess, to be better. Yeah, bye, guys.